Yo, people, you telling me back again for another one? Saeed, what you telling me? Red talk settings, fam. Hey, I can't hear you. Muted, fam.
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. Can't complain. Life is good. You feel me? You know what I mean? We're here, man. We're here another week, man. Another week. And Rants, man, you need to tell me where this bomber is, man, because you promised me a bomber, bro. Where's the bomber?
What do you mean I promised you? What did I promise you?
Yeah, you promised me. You said by this time next week. I promise you.
Brother, I don't make promises. I might have made a statement saying that we were gonna get an announcement. I didn't promise you shit, bro.
Brother, you said on this show, yo, by next show, yeah.
Brother, find where I said that I promise you. I don't promise people.
No, let's rewind. Guys, did he not say by next week, yeah, we're getting a signing, it's happening, bomber.
Is that a promise? Is that a promise? Nah, bro, that's not a promise, bro. That's a statement. I made a statement saying that, yo, next week I expect to see some activity after the start of August, bro. I ain't seen nothing yet. I didn't promise you shit.
So it was a statement then. Okay, cool. But okay, is the statement true or is it next week?
Yeah, well, so far there's nothing, but there will be something. It is what it is, bro. Man, have to play the waiting game.
But that's what I'm saying. But the waiting games, you know what I mean? 2-3 weeks left, bro. We need to hear something, man. You know
what I mean? I'm not worried about all that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about all that. I don't know why you man are worried.
Because you know why I'm worried? I'm not. The thing is, right, there's time left here, Rants, but how much time have we got? Let's be honest. The conversation needs to start happening now. We're in the 5th of August, Rants, yeah? And Man United needed how many signs this summer? You even said, yeah, we need at least 5 to 6 signs this summer. We've got 2.
Man said 6. Hey, bro, listen. No, I didn't, bro.
How many signs did you say?
No, I didn't, bro. Bruv, it was you man crying on Mandem talk saying, oh, we need 6-7 signings. I never said that. I always said that we don't need as many as you man are making out, bro. I said we need 3 midfielders for sure, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So is what it is. You man were talking about a fucking centre back. I don't necessarily think we need one. I want a left back.
Centre back, man.
Hey, bro, listen. Don't try and project you man's soft belly on me, bro. You know what I mean? Don't project that, bro, because you man just like fucking complaining, bro. I'm actually getting tired, yeah. Listening. No, bro. I'm getting tired of all you man just complaining every single brother. It's boring, bro.
No, but it's own up though. You did say we need a centre back, yes or no?
Bro, I said I want a left back. I never said nothing about no centre back, bro.
Guys, get the tapes.
Bro, you can get the tapes, bro. Like, you man were trying to convince me that we need a centre half because of injuries and that, bro. Centre back here is the one position here that we've got loads of players in. And if you look at players like Luke Shaw and Maz that can play centre back, we don't need a centre back. It was you, man, doing this centre back thing, bro. Don't try and project your shit on me, blood. I always said, man, want a left back. I said I want a left back and I wouldn't mind a left winger as well, someone that can play on both wings, blood. If Xerxes leaves, blood, I weren't trying to entertain Rashford coming back. Me personally, he needs to move. We don't need a fucking centre back, bruv. You were the one projecting that shit on me with 5-6 players. I never once said
that's what we need. That's what we need, though. We need that. We've got a big season.
No, we don't need that. That's what you man want. You man are trying to convince you man, because you man want something, you try and convince people that we need that, bro. No, we don't need that.
No, it's factual information. We need them signings. So hear me out, yeah. Manchester United need a centre back. It's absolutely, for me, I don't know why we even mentioned the names we mentioned, because we're not trying to do this whole square pegs in round hole. Yes, it worked last season, but Manchester United needed a centre back. The injuries that were there, Man United needed a centre back. That's one. Left back. Yes or no? We need left back. I think you're correct on that one. We need left back. We need a centre midfielder. Yes or no? We need a centre midfielder.
We need one more centre mid. Yeah, we absolutely do.
That's free, right? And we need, for me, it's absolutely clear as day. If Xerxes leaves, we need a backup striker to Sesko. That's clear as day. And if
it's not clear as day. It's not though.
Okay. So you're allowing Xerxes to leave without a replacement then?
Bro, you man can't count, innit? You man think that Rashford's staying. You think Rashford's staying. So yes, if Rashford's staying and he comes in and Xerxes leaves, yeah, then there's a replacement. 1 out, 1 in. What are you talking about?
You don't want Rashford here, though. You just said you don't want Rashford here.
I said I don't want him here. But if you man believe he's staying, then we've still got the same number of forwards that we had last season. And we weren't understaffed last season. So why are we understaffed this season if we got one coming in and one going out?
Okay, but this is by your logic though. You
Plus
said to me,
Shea as well, yeah. If you're gonna count Shea as a first team player now, what are we doing?
no, hold on a minute. But Shea was never part of the plans when we were talking about the plans. Yeah, Shea's become an opportunity, right? He's become an
Brother,
opportunity.
how many attackers do you want in the team, bro? How many?
I'm just going by your logic. Your logic was you said to me, Rashford's not staying here at Man United. Yes or no? Did you say that?
Yeah, because I don't think he'll stay. And if Rashford leaves, I believe we'll bring someone in.
No, but the thing is though, we as a fan base, yeah, we need to be having the same energy that we need left winger, regardless of Rashford wants to stay or not.
No. Because you man are the ones telling me that statistically Rashford's better than all the left wingers out there, bro. So hold your Rashford, innit?
No, don't put me in that list.
Hold your Rashford. No. Because when man were talking about Rashford's numbers and all these things and how he won the league and that, bro, Rashford got better numbers than Leao and them, man. So, bro, hey, we got Rashford in it. Like, what are you complaining about?
I don't want Rashford here. I made it clear I do not want Rashford here.
Yeah, and if and when Rashford leaves, we'll replace him.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm putting him my left wing. So I'm putting left winger and a striker. So therefore, I just named you my 5 to 6 signings that we need this summer. I made it clear. We need 6 signings this summer. That's all I'm saying. But
bro,
you're saying,
you see this comment here? Thank you very much, bro. All these man fucking complaining are the same man that wanted Anderson, bro, and said that we should just pay the money for Fernandez, bro. Listen, I wouldn't trust these man to go to the shop with a fucking £10 note and get me a loaf of bread and some milk, bro. Let alone fucking sign players for my football club. You know them. So I ain't trying to listen to none of these man, bro, because these were the man was saying pay the money. My guy Nuruddin, oh yeah, Anderson, he's a generational player. Just pay the money. Trash. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear that. I'm happy with my Santos. I'm happy with my Tielemans. So you know what it is, yeah? I'm going to wait and see what else they do. You know why? Because so far, them man are doing the right things, bro. So I'm not trusting no next man's emotions on what they think we need, bruv. Let's wait and see what other names they got on the list, bro, and see if they could pull some other names off onto the list that we didn't even know were there. Because we didn't know Tielemans was there. We didn't know Santos was there. And we got 2 very, very good signings. So I'd rather trust them than trust man saying spend 85 million on a fucking in a back-to-back relegation centre mid, bro.
No, but that's
already injured, by the way. Already injured.
Say that again?
He's already injured as well, blood. Season ain't even started. Fernandez.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
He's already injured. Last game he didn't even play. Imagine if we signed the brother and then he broke down straight away. 85 million. We look like dickhead.
He's injured as well. Tielemans is injured right now anyway, to be fair.
Tielemans is training.
He's training, yeah, but apparently he's still way off where he needs to be. But my thing is, yeah, I get what you're trying to say. We've still got time left, but the time is still ticking right now. And there should be an understanding of, we need to get a move on if we want to get the players that we were going to get. Like, there is an idea that United fans can be a little bit frustrated to say, you know what? What's going on here? We've got a lot of positions to fill, and let's not do the copium of, you know what, let's just wait and see. Because end of the day, we can wait and see, but the reality is Lewis Hall right now is been identified as Man United not going to get him. So Man United right now are moving away from the Lewis Hall situation. So
I don't care. Like, you know what? You man are so fucking entitled, yeah? Like, it's annoying, bro. Like, you know what's annoying about football fans in general? Since the creation of the internet, you man feel like you're entitled to know absolutely everything the club is doing and what they're not doing. Brother, listen, just wait and let it fucking happen. Man are just complaining all the time, bro. What would you man have done, yeah, if there was no internet, bro, and you had to wait for the newspapers and that, bro? You man would be on suicide watch. Like, why are you getting so fucking...
No, it's about
why are you getting so stressed about what Ornstein's saying and what this guy is saying? We haven't heard anything. We haven't heard anything. So what, bruv?
We've heard right now that it's looking very unlikely that the
transfer... But man said, I don't think. That doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And guess what? Even if it don't happen... So what, bro? Like, these are the same people that wanted fucking Fernandez. You man wanted Fernandez and Anderson. We didn't get them, and we got better players than them, bro. So let's wait and see.
The transfer market right now.
What?
As a left back right now that we want to go and get.
Hey, bro, my name, is not fucking Christopher Vivell, or Jason Wilcox. I don't give a fuck, bro. My football database, is not deep enough for me to tell man what left back they should buy. They're the guys. That's their job. That's not my job. That's not my job.
But I'm asking you. I'm asking to give you your opinion. We're on a show right now. I'm asking you, yo, what do you think if we don't get Lewis Hall right now? Is it a drop off in terms of what you wanted? When reality is, Man United could have paid the 60 to 70 million early in the window and been proactive and got the job done ASAP.
Yeah, but bro, you're saying they could have been proactive and paid 70. Brother, you do not know, because at the end of the day, yeah,
well
we don't know. We don't know the conversation that have been had. We don't know as to when Bruno G decided he was leaving. The Tonali thing, and they got the Tonali money early doors and they got the Gordon money early doors. I believe the season was still going when Gordon was like, I'm going Barca. So they got that deal done early doors. That could have been before the World Cup they signed Gordon, I swear.
They got it way done.
Exactly. They got that done early. So at the end of the day, Newcastle have never been in a situation where they've needed the money. It's always going to be, whether they want to pay the dough or not. So it don't matter, bro. Like whether we went in earlier or we went in later, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm not saying that they should have gone in earlier, because how do you know they didn't go in earlier, and inquire, and then man said he's not for sale? How do you know that?
No, but the thing is, then Man United should move on and look for other targets.
But how do you know that they're not doing that, bro? It's just bare assumptions, like.
Bro, but the thing is, though, but there's an assumption from you though to say that Man United is still working behind the scenes to get it done.
Why would there not be assumptions, brother? I've just seen Manchester United sign 2 players that weren't on nobody's, that weren't on nobody's radar. A man got a here we go for Yuri Tielemans, with no links, bro. Yeah. So I trust them more than I trust all you man crying, blood, because I know that they can get a deal done without anyone getting a fucking sniff of it, bro.
And I can say that Man United were in for Elliot Anderson this summer, decided to not go for him. I can say Man United were in for Mateus.
No, you can say that, but you ain't got no proof.
Hold on a minute. There is proof. There's clear proof. Go read it out.
No, there isn't.
There is clear proof.
No, there's not.
Let me land my point. I'll let you land your point. Man United were in for Elliot Anderson, decided to not move for him. Man United were in for Mateus Fernandes, decided to not move for him. In fact, they actually decided to put for a bidding, but Tottenham added more money on top, and therefore Tottenham got for him. Man United were in for Edison and decided to pull out last minute. So I can give you a scenario of Man United going for that way. Same way you can give me a scenario that you saying that Man United out of nowhere got Tielemans and got Santos. Not saying it's a bad thing, by the way, but I'm saying either side is still probable. Either side happened. So United changed their situation from one window to the other. Doesn't mean
you're conflating 2 different things, bro. The players that you mentioned, were players of interest to the club, but they were players that were on a list of other players, and they didn't get these players, and they got other ones.
They moved on because they see the money was too much. They moved on. That's a plan, though.
No, first of all, Anderson, wanted to go to Man City, so we let him go Man City. It's got nothing to do with the money. Like Man United would have paid the money for Anderson if Anderson wanted to come to Man United, because they wanted him, bro. I'm glad we didn't pay the money because he's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? The Fernandes situation again, these man said that he weren't really showing no preference of what club to go to, and West Ham said that he's going to go to the highest bidder. So man said, cool, you can go there.
I'm saying to you, but United were interested. That's the whole argument. United were interested.
What, bro? Man United are interested in loads of players, but just because we're interested in a player, brother, being interested in a player, and being willing to pay the money and bring them to the club is 2 different things, bro.
No, but you said your point originally was, though, Man United doesn't matter what plans are happening and whatnot. You don't know anything. But the reality was, though, Man United pivoted from that plan to the Tielemans and Santos. Does it mean it's correct or not? No, I think Santos and Tielemans are good players.
But what's I'm trying to understand, what's the underlying point you're trying to make, Saeed?
Is that Man United had different plans this summer. That's my plan. That's my point.
No, they had a bunch of players on the list. It's not different plans, bro. My man had a bunch of players on the list. It doesn't matter. As long as you get players that are on the list, the players on the list, you assume that they can all do a similar job. There might be certain players that you might rank slightly higher than others for different reasons, or there might be certain players that are more attractive because of their price, because of their price tag. The bottom line is, if the players fit the right profile, then it doesn't really fucking matter.
Okay, cool. So, let's talk about Tielemans. Was Tielemans a market opportunity or high up their plans? Yes or no?
I don't know.
No, but we do know it was a market opportunity.
No, we don't know because we didn't even know we were talking to him, so we don't know.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. Their original plan was to go down the Edison route and the Santos route. The Edison one fell through and didn't happen.
Bro,
so then, hold on a minute.
I'll be real, yeah.
I'll let you land.
Nah,
Then
because
they
you're
see-
talking about Edison like we weren't linked with Edison over a year ago, bro. The talks with Edison, how do you know, hypothetically, that when we were originally linked with Edison, yeah, and it never went through, how do you know that Man United didn't preliminarily speak to them man and say, yo, you know what, in the summer, we'll double back? How do you know? Because look how quickly they said that Man United had agreed a fee with Edison, yeah? So they've probably been speaking to my man from probably the January. Probably, because you don't do a deal that fast for a player like that. So maybe we got to the end of the season, everything was wrapped in that. They done the medical, the first part of the medical, they didn't like it. And Carrick was like, you know what, I don't really fuck with this guy. And they said, all right, cool, we'll pull the plug. So what, bro? Then we went and got a better player. Like, what are we complaining about?
No, but the thing is, again, that's a presumption made by you. What I'm saying is,
but you're making a presumption as well, so we can both make that.
But my one actually makes sense because it was a market opportunity because there was a release clause that nobody knew about. So therefore, the market opportunity.
Yeah, but it wasn't a market opportunity because if you don't inquire, you don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you, it's a good thing. I'm actually telling you it's a good thing. Man United pivoting. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, by the way. I'm letting you know that a plan can change when they see there's something elsewhere that they look towards and see. Tielemans had a release clause and they pivoted down there. You're saying that
this was the point is they still had to ask to find out in the first place, Saeed, bro.
I agree, but that's the whole point is though, you said that there was one plan and I don't know anything other than...
But who said that there was what? Nobody, brother, I said there was a list of players. How is that one plan?
Yeah, but again,
list is not one plan.
No, but what you don't understand is when you go down the list here, it comes down to pecking orders, right? It comes down to pecking order. Because when you look at it, I don't think Tielemans was ever near this plan. So therefore, I'm not putting Tielemans in that list. It only became about when the Edison deal fell through. And that's why I'm saying to you.
Why did they inquire about him if he wasn't on the list or why? Why?
That's what I said. It's a mark. That's what the whole thing of market opportunity is.
No, but how can it be an opportunity? If you don't ask, a closed mouth don't get fed. So how would you know if you don't ask?
Of course they ask because they see obviously the situation.
But then it's not a market opportunity then because you have to ask.
You don't have to ask. What do you mean you have to ask? It's a release clause.
How else would they have known about the release clause if they didn't ask?
You don't need to ask a club. You activate the release clause. That's why it becomes a market opportunity.
But how did they know the release clause was there? No one else knew.
It was there. It was hidden. Obviously, they probably knew. They did their research. But the reality is,
Man United are the only club that did their research.
Maybe there was. Maybe the situation where other clubs have got different priorities.
But why would they do their research if he's not on the list?
No, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying. It's a market opportunity. You see something available that you pivot into. You see, right, cool. What's on the market?
But if you don't pivot, you don't see anything, bro.
Yeah, again, I'm not denying that Man United haven't seen that. What I'm saying to you is that we have pivoted away from the original plan. That's all. That's all it is. Pivoting away from it. That's all. It's not even a bad thing. I don't get why you're thinking it correlates to a bad thing. That's all it is. You move away to a Tielemans and you say,
right, bro, if it's not a bad thing, then why are you complaining then, bro? Because I'm trying to understand the angle that you're coming from. I don't get it.
What you're doing is you're saying that there wasn't an original plan at the start of the window when we were looking at Elliot Anderson, we were looking at Mateus Fernandes, we did have Edison, and then I'm saying to you, there's also a different way that Man United were looking at it and thought, you know what, we've got a market opportunity in Tielemans, let's go down there. That's all it is. Ain't nobody saying that's a negative thing. All I'm saying to you is that you're assuming that it never happened. That's all it is.
Assuming that what never happened?
That there wasn't an opportunity for United to go and get Anderson, Mateus Fernandes, and we had Edison available as well. And then we got Santos.
Brother, we was never paying that fucking money for those guys, bro.
And there you go. And that's why I said to you, we move on and we go elsewhere. Simple as that.
Yeah, but the point is, what you're failing to understand is, you and Nurid and all these guys can say, oh yeah, but this was the plan. Bro, listen, when we went into the window, nobody thought that fucking Fernandes was going to cost 85 million. No one. I don't care what you man think you know, or if you man are palm readers or something. Let me tell you something, yeah? There's nobody here. Because at the end of last season, or should I say a couple months before the end of the season, everyone was saying, yo, market opportunity. Fernandez and João Pedro, we could probably get them for about 45, 50 million if they get relegated. Nobody said if West Ham get relegated, we can drop 85 million on fucking Fernandez. No one said that. Everyone thought he was going to be at least 30 million pound cheaper. So as soon as my man's 85 million, cool. Plans change, bro. That's it. Man's not paying that.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. You move
on.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Imagine you say, for instance, there's a concert at Manchester. You might say, oh, fucking, I don't know. Let's just say, fucking, I don't know, Kendrick Lamar or something. And you say to the man, all right, cool, we're going concert. And the man say, yeah, tickets are free bills. And you thought the tickets were £90. All right, cool, we're not going. Like, is what it is. Change your plan. I'm not paying free bills for the ticket. Like, it's long. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, the plans change, bro, because I'm not paying free bills for the ticket. So it is what it is.
But yeah.
It is what it is. Man assumed the ticket is going to be about £90, £100. That's my budget. Man said free bills, safe. Man's not going. So at the end of the day, man can look at Fernandez and say, oh, yeah, the plan wasn't 85 million for that youth. That was never the plan.
No, but I agree with you. That's why
the plan was never 116 million for Anderson. That was never the plan.
I agree with you. But this is why I wanted to move on. This is why I said to
you.
And
we did move on. And we got better players for less money. And you, man, are still crying. This is why I'm tired.
Because the window ain't done. That's why.
We got better players for less money and the window's not done. Anderson ain't better than Yuri Tielemans, bro.
Cool.
Is he better than Yuri Tielemans?
As a technician, no. I think Tielemans is better on the ball.
Not better than you at anything. Maybe snooker or something. Not football.
My thing is, the reason why I said to you that I am a bit underwhelmed about this transfer because the job ain't done.
You're underwhelmed because you didn't get the names, so the dopamine's not doing it, bro.
We haven't fixed what we did. We did a whole show about
We're not done. The window's still open, bro.
And you believe, the
window's still open.
But my thing was, Manchester United needed the signings that we're going to get. I will still, at this current minute, still feel like Man United have not done their job if they don't get the signings that we need. And that is
what word was in that sentence? You said if the window's not closed.
But bro, hold on a minute. Time is ticking. Time is ticking.
So what? Time's ticking for everyone, bro. What's your point?
Forget everyone. Why do we need to focus on everyone?
No, we can't forget everyone because you're going on like everyone signing bare man and we're not, bro. That's crazy. That's not what's happening. This window is slow, Saeed. The window's slow because the market is dead, bro.
Not really.
The window is slow, bruv.
The market might be dead, but if your intentions are clear, you will get your man.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yes.
So, okay then, cool. So why ain't Liverpool replaced Mo Salah yet then?
That's a Liverpool Football Club. I don't know.
No, because man's talking about intentions. What, you think there was no intentions to replace man with a player? How come no one ain't come in yet?
I think they've got issues at board level. I think their director of football leaving, their senior whatever project manager's leaving. Someone's leaving over there. They've got issues at board level. We don't have them issues apparently. We've got Jason Wilcock, we've got Omar Morata, we've got players.
You're talking about intent. Ain't got nothing to do with intent. This market is not a straightforward market to navigate unless you want to pay stupid money, bro. PSG are talking about 140 million for fucking Barcola. The market is mad. This is the reason why people, are treading carefully and looking around and that, because the market's a fucking joke, blood. That's the reality.
No. Lewis, how much do you reckon Lewis Hall should cost in this market right now?
I don't know, because you're saying this market. This market is pants, bro. They could easily ask for 80 million for him, and what could man say?
60, Man United, but this is now.
Brother, he's 21 years old, He's 21 years old. He's got plenty of Premier League experience. Bro, and Fernandez went for 85 million, so they could ask for 85.
Yeah, but that's now, because United
and he got relegated. No, but it's not now. At any time, they could have asked for that money, bro. They don't have to sell, bro. They don't need the money, bro.
Man United could have negotiated better at the start of the summer when he was available. Didn't go to
You're making assumptions. You don't even know if he was ever available. You're assuming.
Like if you sell a player towards the end of the summer and they don't get the adequate replacement or find someone similar to Lewis Hall, they will put that price up significantly.
But bro, it's not even about adequate replacement. Bro, they've made so much money from this transfer window. They don't need our money to replace him, bro. They've made the best 200 odd million in this window, bro. They could replace him before they sold him, bro. It's got nothing to do with replacing him, bro. They've lost enough players, bro.
So let's assume Manchester United need to put down 60
How
to
old's Anthony Gordon?
70 million.
How old is he?
Oh, he's 25.
Well, there you go. So Lewis Hall's the youngest then, because Tonali's what, 25?
Tonali's, 26, 27. Yeah.
So,
26.
well, there you go. So Tonali's 26, Bruno G's 29, the other youth's 25. This brother's 21 years old. He's the youngest one. He was probably the one that's least likely they was going to let go. He's the youngest.
No, but if you put the money down, they'll let him go. It's simple as that.
What money though, Saeed? What money are you talking? 70 million.
Yes.
You think we should spend 70 million on a left back?
Come on, Rants, man. Allow this, man. Bro, you were with me a week ago, man. You
Brother,
were with me, bro.
70 million.
Yes, you were with me 2 weeks ago. You were willing to pay that amount of money, Rants. What's changed?
Bro, that's crazy. Bro, listen.
Nah,
Saeed,
Rants,
you know what's changed? Saeed, you know what's changed?
Now, Rants,
Saeed,
please.
you know what has changed, yeah? You know what has changed? The fact that man seen my team playing football, yeah, in this preseason, and I know, yeah, that we don't need to spend 70 million, yeah, on a left back. We can get a left back to do that job for less than 70 million. That's what I know, blood.
I can't believe what I'm hearing, man. I cannot
believe it.
I'm sorry. This is
Believe
outrageous.
it. You can be sorry all you want, though. We got Santos for 48 million, bro.
It's outrageous. 2 weeks ago, what's changed?
All the midfielders that we were linked with, yeah, bro.
4 years
all
ago,
the midfielders we are linked with are not better than Santos. 48 million, bro.
Hey,
all the midfielders we're linked with are not better than Santos. 48 million.
But Rants, you're paying a dangerous precedent of pre-season.
Bro, it's not dangerous, bro. They know better than me, Saeed, bro.
No, you know, you've got knowledge, bro.
They know better than me, bro.
Now, Rants, come on, man. You know.
They know better than me. Did I know that we could get Yuri Tielemans for 35 million? No. Did I know we could get Santos for 48 million? No. I didn't know that.
It's a release clause. It's a release clause.
Santos weren't no release clause.
The Santos one. The thing is, the Santos one, yeah. Again, I agree it's a good deal, but let's be real. If we want to be real out here, yeah, Chelsea do not see him as their starter. They've given him to us for a reason.
That's not the point. That's not the point, bro.
Broski, right now, yeah, Manchester United, whether you like it or not, in the market right now, Lewis Hall for 70 million is worth the money. I'm sorry. It's worth the money because not only are you getting a player for the next 10 years, Rants, yeah, you're getting a player right now who's at the peak of his powers, who's ready to slot into that Man United team and do what he needs to do. Simple as that. Come on, man.
I hear it.
So just pay the money. That's all I'm saying. Just pay the money. We're not in a luxury position, Rants, yeah, to be messing around. That's why I'm frustrated. I'm like, yo, you can clearly see Lewis Hall is available and ready. Just pay the damn money. That's all it is.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, I can't.
Fair enough. You know what? If they had that same attitude, yeah, with Anderson and also Fernandez, yeah, we would have spent 200 million on two midfielders that are not better than the ones we got.
That's where it's wrong. You know where you're wrong with
it's not wrong. It's a fact.
You know what? There's better market value in them. There's better value in the market for that sort of money. That if Man United were to be aggressive, they would go and get.
Yeah, but how do you know there's not better value in the market for Lewis Hall, bruv? How do you know that?
You know what you're doing? You're playing with fire. Then you tell me then. Right now, let's look at the list right now. Who's out there?
But we don't need to look on the list because we don't know where they're looking.
Better value. Let's look at the list.
We don't know where they're looking, Saeed. We don't know, bro.
But if you're looking, bro, I could tell you though, they're not getting better value for Lewis
Hall.
So
what left backs are they looking at then? Since you got the data sheet, who are they looking at?
I'm saying to you, Lewis Hall's the one that should be the only one, really. If you're looking, okay, you know what I'll do to you? Yeah? I'll give you some names here at left back, and you tell me whether you like it or not.
Lewis Hall should be the only one. You man were the same man that's saying it had to be Baleba last summer, and then now man don't want him no more.
No, I still want him. If he's available, I still want him. Okay, I'm gonna give you some left backs here. You just tell me if you like them or not, and you rate them or not, yeah, and if you want them or not, and they're available as well. They have to be available. Federico Di Marco, would you like him at United?
How old is he?
He's 28, but he's more of a left wing back, so that might.
No, he's 28. No, and he's a wing back. No, thank you.
Alejandro Balde, Barcelona. Offensively, does well.
I wouldn't mind Balde.
Okay, cool.
Is he going to cost 80 million pounds? 70 million pounds?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The
The
market
answer
value
is no. Carry on. Let's
it says
go.
50 million euros. But again,
Bro, I
defensively,
would
they're out.
overpay for Lewis Hall, guys, by the way. I would overpay. Do you know what I mean? But there's overpaying and there's 70 million. Carry on.
Okay, cool. Maxi Araujo, 40 million
Bro,
euros.
I like the look of Araujo, to be fair, and he wouldn't cost 70 million.
Cool.
Next.
Next one is Ian Matson, Aston Villa.
I like Matson, to be honest. I like his profile. He wouldn't cost 70 million. Next.
Cool. If he was to be available, Andrew Truffert of Bournemouth.
Nah, I don't know. I don't trust Bournemouth. I don't trust the Bournemouth left backs after Kirkis.
Cool. Haji Diouf from
No,
West Ham.
no, thank you.
Oh, that's where we're going now. After that, you're going down David Raum.
Yeah, but bro, you don't fucking know what's on their list, bro.
But I'm just, bro, what do you mean? I'm looking at a transfer market that's reliable.
But listen, Saeed, I'll be honest, yeah? I'll be honest. It's okay for us to just sit here and say that we don't know.
But it's okay for us to give an opinion and say, you know what, they're wrong in waiting around.
You can give an opinion, but the facts remain, yeah, that the two signings we signed were the right signings and they weren't on nobody's list. They weren't on no one's list and they were way more fucking reasonable. You, man, were going this, this is the market, this is the market. And they've shown you both times that this ain't the market.
But, brother, that was 3 weeks ago, man. Can we move on now?
Who cares? And in that time, yeah, you're going on like everyone signing bare players and we're being left behind. That's not what's happening, bro. What are you crying about?
No, but I'm hearing you. But the problem is, though, we don't need to deal with how other people are doing. We need to go ahead of him. I want to be clear, Liverpool. I want to be clear of Chelsea.
Brother, we're already clear,
Liverpool.
The right
intention. Yeah,
we're already clear, Liverpool. What do you mean?
They're cheeks right now. What I'm trying to say to you is you have that incentive to go beyond them. If you're not, let's be example right now, yeah. I'm telling you right now, if Man United bought the signings they were meant to go and get in the summer, and they were credible, and they were brilliant, and they were the ones that we
So what you're saying is, that them man should have spent 70 million on Lewis Hall, they should have gone and spent 120 million on Anderson and 85 million on my man.
I didn't say that.
No, because that's how you man are talking. Because man are just, bro, I've lost count of the amount of times in this window I've heard, just pay the money, bro. But then you man say that we need 6 or 7 players, Saeed. Which one is it? Because if we need 6 or 7 players and we're just going to pay what everyone asks, where's the money coming from, bro?
If we say Ineos who they are, they do pre-planning.
Brother, you said, that we need 6, 7 players. That was your thing. So if we need 6, 7 players, guess what that means? We can't just be fucking throwing money about, bro. Like, where do you man think this money's coming from? I'm confused.
Hold on. We've just done how much for Santos and Tielemans?
Brother, we spent about 40 million net, so there's money there.
Okay, so there's money there. So judging by that same
but how many players are we bringing in, Saeed?
We're buying 6, 7 signings, yeah. If United do that, what we need to do. Yes.
Man said 6, 7 signings is crazy.
But hold on a minute. The thing is, though, if you're judging by the way Man United have done smart signings, yeah, Man United should still be able to, with the recruitment, by the way, of the money that we get from Joshua Zirkzee, Højlund, Rashford, Xerxes, all
of them. Rashford's still here at the moment, Saeed, bro.
If Man United, so-called Man United, went in the right direction, yeah, they could have sold them players and recuperated the money required to buy.
Brother, if it was that easy, don't you think that these men would have done that already?
But that's what I'm here saying, that United should have moved with intent like this. We're here on the 5th of August talking why we should not have done that. That's
was there not a World Cup?
Say that again?
Was there not a World Cup or nothing like that? You're saying they should have moved with intent, yeah? Brother.
What's the World Cup got to do
all
with
right, cool. No, because man are saying don't worry about everyone. No. Show me the teams, that are leading by example right now and selling bare man that have sold like 6, 7 players. Where are they?
Okay, so what we're doing now, we're judging off.
No, but where are they, Saeed? Where are they? Because because you're talking like there's an example out there of what man should be doing. So what's the example?
No, it's not an example. I'm saying what Man United should be doing. And that's what Man United should be doing. United, this summer, needed to do a proper summer where we bring in the players required for a big season. We knew the gaping holes. Man United needed to work earlier. We got Champions League secured when? When did we get Champions League secured? We got Champions League secured late April, didn't we? We knew we were getting Champions League football late April. The work should have been done then. Analyze what's going on. Get the signings in early so that we don't have to overpay. Simple as that. You have to pre-plan. If you don't want to pre-plan, you then expect failure. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. So my wanting the 6 signings that we're meant to bring in comes in under the condition that Man United plan ahead and say, right, we're going to sell this player, this player, this player. It's going to be a max exodus, right? And we're going to bring in these players in. We got 2 in the door over there. Lewis Hall done, 60 million. The centre midfielder, we're going to get it done. Boom. And then they get the centre back. It's not like it's not been done before. We're going on like this is some alienated situation where no club's done 6 signings in one summer. We did 5 under.
Yeah, but the thing is, Saeed, you're talking like the window's closed.
No, I'm just saying let's get a move on. I'm saying Man United and the current projection that we're going on doesn't indicate we're going to get the 4 signings that we're going to go and get. There's 3 weeks left of the season start, and there's 28 days left until this window closes.
28 days is almost a whole month. It's a month if it's February, bro. That's a long time, you know. We got the Yuri Tielemans deal done in less than 48 hours. We got the Santos deal done in less than 48 hours, yeah? And you think that we can't get these signings done with a month to go?
You know what it is, though? That sort of energy that you have right now, yeah, is the sort of energy we've been talking about for the past 2 to 3 weeks. It's next week. It's next week. It's next week. The weeks go by and the price goes up, Rants. This is what you don't get.
No. I do get it, because the difference is I don't believe, yeah, for 1 second that these men are not talking to clubs, yeah, and laying things out, because that's their job. Just because you don't hear anything, that doesn't mean things are not happening. This is not how transfers work, bro. And look at, for instance, yeah, look at the Bruno G situation at Arsenal. Look how long we heard about that, yeah. Did it make the fucking deal come through any quicker? Look how long they've been talking about that. Look how long they've been talking about that deal. It's been a good month. And that was public, and it still took a month. So how do you know that for the last 3 weeks they haven't been negotiating with somebody behind the scenes? How do you know that?
They've been negotiating to get that deal lower.
Brother, they've been negotiating in public, bro, and it's the worst thing you can do, bro. Look at Diamande, negotiations in public. All of a sudden, bear man jumping in, the price going up, the price going up.
They got their man for the price that they wanted. Simple as that.
No, it's not the price they wanted. Arsenal didn't want to pay 75 million.
Yeah, well, we were talking about 85 million.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, bro. Their initial bid was like 55 or something like that. What are we talking about?
What I'm trying to say,
they paid 20 million more. How did they get man for the price they wanted?
They lowballed early on. Got the price low, and then they obviously increased it.
Brother, 20 million is one hell of a lowball, bro.
You're telling me that's not good negotiation?
Man said man got him for the price they wanted, 20 whole million more, bro.
No, but you got to remember, they went low. So if they went, okay, hold on a minute. By your logic then, if they started at 75, how much would they pay?
Brother, it's not about starting at 75, brother. I'm well aware, yeah, of how business works. But man can't tell me they wanted to pay 75. They didn't.
No, what I'm saying is they've got a good deal at 75 million, which is correct. If they went in, and started at 75 million, they're paying 90 million. So therefore, they lowballed at first, and then
nobody said to go in at 75, my bro.
No, they went in at 60, and then they increased it bit by bit. That's what they've done. They've negotiated. Yes, has it been long? Obviously, Newcastle don't want to sell him. They've got their fee, but they haven't gone and spent the 80, 90 million.
Saeed, we're talking about 2 different things. You're saying that it's a good price for him. Cool.
Yes.
You also said it's the price they wanted. That's not the price they wanted. That's the price that they were willing to pay, but they didn't want to pay that.
No, but we also said on here that they're not going to get it for 55 million, 60 million. They're going to have to pay at least.
Yes, man did say that.
I thought he'd go for 80, 85 million. When you
look at great. That's what you thought. But at the end of the day, they've still spent 75 million on Bruno Guimaraes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We spent 35 million on Yuri Tielemans. So the point still stands, yeah? You can crash out all you want.
You brought this conversation.
No, but bro, you can crash out all you want. But the end of the day is, yeah, when it comes to value for money, yeah, I trust these guys to get it right. If they don't get it right at the end of the window, then we'll have a different conversation. But what I'm not gonna do is, yeah, one, I don't think it's good practice to get stressed about shit that you can't control anyway, because it just makes no sense. And also, the truth is, this window has shown all of us that none of us know what's going on. None of us know. None of us know, brother. When man saw advanced talks with Yuri Tielemans, brother, I had to rub my eyes twice and say, hold on, what? Brother, there was no leaks, no nothing. Same with Santos. It was advanced talks, and then it was done. So, because we don't know what's going on, Saeed, you're getting yourself stressed for no reason, bro.
You know what's going on, and later on down the line, I don't want to hear no excuses from anyone in the fan base. None.
Brother, but again, you're speaking like you know what's gonna go on, bro. You don't know, blood.
What I'm saying to is now is a time to understand that we have little time in
Brother, everyone knows when the season starts, Saeed. We all got a calendar, bro.
Now, what I'm trying to say to you is, this idea that we got time, we got this, we got that, it's all good and well when you don't clearly see that Manchester United are moving with intent right now. And you can say, okay, cool. I know what you're going to say. We don't know what's happening in the market right now. But you can clearly see that once the season is about to approach, the price will go up.
Yeah, but bro, you're only saying that because they're not getting the players that you want, bro. This is the common theme, yeah? No, but Saeed, the common theme, with a lot of these football fans, these emotional football fans is the club's not going in for the players I want, so they don't know what they're doing.
Universal, let's not do this.
But that's what you're doing, though, because you're talking about intent, but you don't know what you don't know. That's the beauty of life. You don't know what you don't know.
So, okay, cool. So
you don't know what you're doing. So when man is saying, the conversations they're having, you're not there.
The thing is, you can assume that I'm panicking, but I can also assume that you're doing a lot of coping right now and that you're waiting around.
Brother, bruv, don't come here with that Twitter logic and this coping bullshit, bro. Don't come here with this Twitter stuff, bro.
No, that's true. You're assuming now that I'm panicking. When I've clearly said,
bruv, you are panicking.
And what I'm clearly said right now, is that there is still time in the window left, but the
signs. Then, so what are you moaning about?
Hold on a minute. The signs are not looking good. Yeah, the signs right now.
Bro, the signs are. What do you mean the signs?
Broski, the signs is that the Man United need 4 more signings.
That's your opinion. I don't share those opinions.
You don't share the opinions.
But 4 players for what?
I think you're wrong for not wanting.
Bruv, listen, you could think I'm wrong, just like I think you're wrong. Like, it is what it is. We don't need 4 players.
You don't think we don't need. So first of all, you don't think we need a centre back, which is alarming, by the way, that we don't need a centre back. Cool. So right now, for you, Man United only need a left back and a centre midfielder. That's all you want right now.
Brother, that's not all, bruv. Listen.
Who do you want? Who do you want in the market?
Listen, bro. There's what I would like, and there's what we need. Those are not the same things, bro.
What do we need?
You're sitting there telling man what we need, blood. Need means if we don't get it, we're fucked. Yes. Like a man need no.
We're in trouble.
The truth is, when it comes to an attacker, I would like an attacker, bro. If that man could go and get me Endrick on loan or something like that, and Rashford and if Xerxes leaves and Rashford leaves and they go and get me Endrick, I'll be like, cool. I would like that. I think we need an attacker if Xerxes and Rashford leave. I don't believe, that this board allows Xerxes to leave, if they don't have somebody in mind to bring in an attacker. I don't believe they let him go, because why would they let him go, bro?
I hope so.
Why?
But the thing is, though,
use your brain, bro. Like, if they're willing to sanction a loan, listen to what I'm saying. If they're willing to sanction a loan, that means that they're not even necessarily asking for money up front for him. That means they must be trying to make way for somebody.
Okay. So
did you not think about that?
No, but when we were talking about the strike option a couple of weeks ago, you alluded to the fact that Mbumo and Cunha could do a job there, right?
Yeah, so?
And if that's the case, then and Man United let go of Xerxes and they use Mbumo and Cunha there, would you be happy with that?
Yeah, but then they need to get me a winger.
No, but Rashford's staying though.
Yeah, but if Rashford's staying, then we got 6 attackers.
But is that good enough though? Is that good enough for you going forward for the season?
It is good enough. It is good enough. I want more, but it's good enough.
Okay, cool. I think it's good enough for the whole season to be there without a backup striker to Sesko. And I don't believe Mbumo.
What do you mean without a backup striker for Sesko, bro? Man, I got Mateus Cunha, who plays up front for Brazil, but he's not good enough to play up front for Man United. Are you sure?
But the thing is, though, you're just...
Brian played up front for us, for I'd say half the games under Carrick, bro.
He can play there, but
What do
really,
you mean?
he's not an out-and-out striker, though.
So
You want
what? So you mean between Cunha and Bumo, yeah, and Sesko, we don't have enough up front?
No, we need more.
Who's got better striker depth than that?
No, but the thing is, though, you got to remember.
No, answer the question. Who's got better striker depth than that in the league? Who?
I'm saying it's a long season.
Saeed, answer the question, please.
I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Because there's no one. So what are you saying?
You say, okay, no one then. Cool. That's your opinion. What I'm saying is, regardless of that, we're going to have injuries. No, but there's going to be injuries. It's going to be a long season. We've got 3 games a week. You must be ready for all situations.
So 6 attackers for 3 positions ain't enough.
No, but you got to remember, it's a long season. You got to remember, it's a long season, bro. Players can have injuries. You're not putting into account injuries. 3 games a week. There's a lot, bro. If you think that's good enough, yeah, for the season in a long duration where you're gonna need players to step up when we need to, then I'm sorry, that's on you. That's on you. United need to sort the left winger. Cunha for me is not a left winger, so we haven't solved that issue. Rashford should not be here at Man United, so I'm sorry, we haven't solved that issue. So there's glaring situations at Man United. So of course, yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's not good enough. We need more. We need more attacking options. That's you. If you're content with that, that's fair enough on you. Man United should be adding to this season. Ahmad didn't score enough goals last season. You were crashing on Mbumo saying, you know what? I'm not sure about Mbumo. Cunha, fair enough. He's the one that's done well. Xerxes, he's leaving the door.
We were the 3rd highest scorers in the league last season, yeah? In a season where Ahmad never scored enough goals. Rashford wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, brother, our attack is the least of our problems.
Okay, it's the least.
It's the least of our problems, bro. Our attack is one of the most stacked attacks in the whole league, bro. And you're complaining about that.
Because I think but it's not about complaining. It's a need.
Brother, you're complaining, bro. That's what you're doing. You're saying we need an attacker. No, we don't need one. I would like one. I would like one, but I would like to reconfigure the attack. If Xerxes leaves, cool. I would like to move Rashford on, and then I would like to bring in another one, and I still want 6. I still want 6. Man don't need more than 6, because man has still got Shea that can be 7.
So we basically agreed on the same thing then. So if one attacker...
No, we haven't agreed. We haven't agreed. You said need. I'm saying no. I would like. It's not the same as need, bro.
Brother, need and like, bro. Listen.
No, it's not the same, bro.
Brother. Man United are going into a big
season.
It's
not the same. Brother, if Man United go into the season right now, yeah, with 6 attackers, yeah, and Xerxes goes out and Rashford comes in, and we've got the same attackers last season, yeah, but we've got Rashford in instead of Xerxes, yeah. Do you think Rashford's going to score more goals than Xerxes?
Yeah, he probably will, yes.
Well, there you go. So we got more goals. What's your fucking problem, mate?
Listen.
What's your problem?
Okay. So now it's a
What's
case
your problem? We got more goals in the team.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to remember, Rashford should not be here. Rashford should not categorically.
So what? We got more goals in the team, Saeed.
United categorically should not be having Rashford at this football club.
But those are your feelings. These are not facts. The facts are, he scores more goals than Josh, and he's a Man United player.
Cool. If that's your opinion, if you believe we're
okay,
but
bruv, listen, bruv.
That's fine.
Bruv.
If you think we've got goals in that team, we've got the right experience, we've got the right depth in that front line, and you don't believe we need a backup to if Xerxes leave, cool. I'm cool with that.
Bro, Saeed. I would like Marcus Rashford moved on. That's what I would like. That's not need. This is what I like. Do you know what I'm saying? I would like him moved on. I wouldn't necessarily like Xerxes moved on, but it looks like he's leaving. So if them two leave, I would like one attacker to come into the door, preferably an attacker that can play on both wings, because I'd rather that Brian's used as a number 9 instead of a winger. So if you could bring me in a winger that can play on both sides, or if you could get me like an Ismaili Sarr or something like that, who can play on both sides and play up front, can play across the front, it's going to add goals, I'm happy with that. But if they're not going to do that and they're going to keep Rashford and let Xerxes go, yeah, we've still got more goals in this team than we had last season. And we were 3rd top scorers in the league last season. So on paper, we're not weaker. On paper, we're not weaker, bro. We had one of the strongest attacks in the league, Saeed, bro.
Yeah, but you got to remember the dynamics will change this season. There's
No,
always
yeah, but bro, but you can say that, bro. The champions only scored something like 3 more goals than us.
yeah, but you know their style of play is different to us.
But it doesn't matter about style of play, bro. We've got guys, yeah. We were the only team in the league last season with 3 attacking players in double figures. The only team in the whole league, bro. So to look at our attack and say that we don't need. It would be nice to upgrade the attack here in a way, but we don't need that. That's not a need. That's not a need for me. Need is another midfielder because I need somebody with a similar profile to Santos, yeah, that if Santos, like for me, Santos needs to be the understudy to the third midfielder. If we could get a Sander Bergian and we got him and Santos as the 2 anchors and we're rotating them, great for me. That's perfect for me because then the midfield is sorted. The midfield is the main problem area for me. Left back, because man don't want to rely on Luke Shaw for the whole season. That's a need for me. That's a need. Anything outside of a left back and a central midfielder is now not a need. It's a want, bro. It's a want. Because man are saying that we need centre-backs. But the truth is, yeah, when you look at the amount of centre-backs we got in the books and the fact that we've got a Luke Shaw that can play centre-back, we got a Mazraoui that can play centre-back, who played centre-back against Spurs as well, and we won. It's not a need, bruv. It's a want.
No, but this is the thing, though. Like, you don't want to put square pegs in round holes. You want Mazraoui to be at right back where he's comfortable. You want Luke Shaw to play at left back where
that's good. But Lenny Euro's having a great preseason at right back. That's not square pegs and round holes. He's a footballer.
He is here. I don't know if you've seen him, but he's making it clear that he don't want to be there. He wants to be a centre back.
Yeah, he wants to play centre back because he's a centre back. But guess what? He's playing well there.
No, he is playing well. I got to give it to Carrick for putting him there because he needs to get his confidence.
As much as Lenny Euro is making it clear that he sees himself as a left back. But Lenny Euro is not going to complain. If he was playing week in, week out at right back, he'd be happy to be playing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the point is, we've got Lenny Euro and Aiden Heaven, who are the future. They are the future. They're both good enough to be man's future starting left back, centre backs, both of them. Do you know what I'm saying? The Lit's not healthy at the moment, but it shouldn't be too long now. They said probably by about September he'll be healthy. Lissandro, man don't like Lissandro, but he's here. Harry Maguire, people don't like him, but Harry Maguire ain't put a foot wrong for a minute. So on paper, man have 5 centre backs. Cool. Two of them, we're not really sure about their availability. So I would like another centre back. But I'm not looking at centre back saying it's a need, bruv. It's not a need for me. It's a want for me.
It's a need for me is because there will be only 2 centre backs that will be available throughout the season, and that's provided that Maguire.
What 2 centre backs? You mean Euro, Heaven, and Maguire?
Heaven. Euro does get his niggles here and there, so that's why I'm putting Euro in there.
Euro's been available for the majority of the games.
Assuming he is, yeah, but there will only be 2 centre backs available at one game, and that's a risk. Therefore, United need a third one to come in there when the 3 elsewhere are always injured. That's where my logic comes in at centre-back, because there'll always be 2 only available that are fit. And
who's always injured, bro? Maguire's not always injured.
What I'm saying is Maguire's getting older right now, yeah? Maguire should be used as backup. Maguire will have his niggles here and there. He has it during the season. He always has a niggle here and there. Therefore, then we'll be having Lenny Euro and Heaven as our only 2 centre-backs. We know Lissandro's not fit. We know he's never going to be fit. You know that already. De Ligt is going to be out for a while.
I believe Lissandro probably gets moved on next season anyway. This will probably be his last season.
Yeah, he probably is last season. So Man United will always have 2 fit centre-backs available week in, week out. You'll see. I'm telling you now, the proof will be in the pudding. Once the season starts, you'll only see 2 available fit already. And then you might have a youngster on a bench that will come in here and there. And that was Aiden Heaven last season. And he became the guy he is. That's why I'm saying Man United need another one just to make sure that we are adequate in that area. That's all it is. You have to make assurances because when you have 3 games a week here and it takes its toll on the players and you find out there are muscular injuries as the season goes on, we get to December, January, when we're fully, a lot of players are on maximum load, you're going to need that. Simple as that. That's all it is. And we're hoping to be in a lot of competitions. We're hoping to go far in the Carabao Cup. We're hoping to go far in the FA Cup. We're hoping to, I don't know what we're going to do in the Champions League. And in the Premier League, we've got to acclimatise to that as well. So that's what I'm saying. United are going to need another centre back in there just to give us a bit of assurances. Simple.
Bro, listen, the whole point of a squad, bro, listen, the whole point of a squad is that at some point in the season, you're going to need people to do jobs somewhere, bro. And the most frustrating thing for me with football fans, bro, let me land, because what's pissing me off with football fans is, man, like, we need this player to do this, we need this, we need this, we need this, bro. In so many teams, yeah, throughout the season, there's so many times where man are doing jobs for the team, bro, and playing in positions that they wouldn't normally play in, bro. It's not strange. That doesn't mean that the team don't have enough players. Injuries happen, bro. They happen. So to look at a thing and say, oh, you know what? We've got 5 centre-backs, yeah? We've got 5 first-team centre-backs on the books. 5. Only 2 of them can play. Why would you buy a 6th just because other men are getting injured? This is what the squad is for, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense, bro. That's why sometimes, when Arteta had his injury crisis, he had to play centre mid up front. And it worked out, Marino. But, bro, Arteta was getting injuries all over the gaff. Jesus with his fucking, with his fucking apple crumble knees and that. Man had to say, yo, I'm just going to play Marino up there. And it fucking worked out, bro. And then they had fucking Miles at left back. Then he was in midfield. Fucking Nico O'Reilly was playing left back. He's a midfielder, bro. Like, sometimes man just have to do a job, bro. It's part of football, bro. It's part of football.
Now you can't really. I think Nico O'Reilly can play comfortably at left back.
But we didn't fucking know that, bro, because he's not a left back.
Yeah, but my thing is, yeah, you say
you're saying he can play comfortably there, but in your opinion, that's a square peg in a round hole because he wasn't a left back.
Not really. I think he's comfortable playing there. I think he can play there.
Well, then, there you exactly. So he's comfortable there now because you've seen him play there now. But you was doing up square pegs, round holes with Lenny Yoro at right back, but he's playing well.
He's playing well now. Obviously, it's a small sample.
So it's not a square peg in a round hole if he's playing well, Saeed. This is the point.
Yeah. Also, how many centre-backs have they got last season where they got injured? How many injuries did they have last season, centre-back?
But I have no idea with centre-backs with Arsenal because they stopped power defenders, right? So I don't know.
We had a lot, right? And you got to remember, their way of defending as well, they don't really have to do much kind of running because...
I know, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just simply talking about squad numbers.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying to you.
Senior centre-backs, yeah? Like, teams ain't having 6-7 senior centre-backs.
No, not in a normal season, I agree. But in a season where we don't know the due date of De Ligt's is very, very much unknown, his position at Man United. We don't know. He could be back January. He could be back December. He could be back October. It's very...
No, but I think they do know. They said probably around September. But Saeed, here's the thing, though, yeah? Here's the thing. If we've got 5 senior centre-backs, yeah, for 2 positions, yeah, and then we've got players that can also fill in at centre-back. When you look at the Luke Shaw can do a job at centre-back if we need him to. Mazraoui can. So that means we've got 5 senior centre-backs, let's say, or 6, I don't know, yeah? 5 senior centre-backs, plus 2 more that can fill in at centre-back. What sense would it make, yeah, using budget, yeah, to bring in another centre-back, yeah, in a position where when everyone's fit now, man, I got too many players and there's more pressing things to do.
That's for me. That's where we disagree. I'd rather keep Mazraoui at fullback and I'd rather keep Luke Shaw.
So would I, but we probably won't get to the point where we have to use either of them there. But the point is, if it does come to that, because if we're doing worst case like what you're doing, then these man need to fill in, bro.
Possible
because you man stay living in the worst case scenario, blood. That's where you live, bro.
It's a reality.
But it's not a reality yet, though.
No, it's not a reality yet. But the thing is, we've got a season where we've got a lot of games.
Yeah, but you man are doing this worst case scenario thing is crazy because
it's a reality.
Brother, listen,
Sandro injury prone.
Yeah, but that's dumb though, bro. Because imagine if every football club was doing worst case scenario, bro. Because bro, think about it this way, yeah. Spurs just bought Fernandes and then he got injured. You know them, and you know what? Spurs have a mad injuries anyway. They got a shitty injury record. Some people are saying it's their pitch. Imagine if every player they were signing, they were like, oh, you know what, but what if man gets injured then, bro? Like, but what if man gets injured? Allow it, bro. Like anyone can get injured, bro.
So what's your preventive measures are from what we see right now?
Brother, it's not about preventive measures, bro. Like, bro, I've coached, bro. I understand that when you're coaching, yeah, Man don't need fucking 7 centre backs, bro, for 2 positions, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That doesn't make no sense because the thing is, most of the time you don't rotate your back line, and then if you do rotate your back line, it's because there's an injury. If you need someone to fill in for 1 or 2 games, you don't need a whole player on a whole salary when you can just ask one of your senior players. Luke Shaw and Mazraoui are senior players. If we need them to deputize for a few games, they can do it because they're senior players, bro. Man are going on like I haven't seen Michael Carrick have to fill in at centre back for Man United. I've seen Michael Carrick play centre back for Man United.
We lost 3-0 at Fulham that day, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, bro. And what did we not? Is it because we didn't have enough centre backs, bro? No, it's because we had injuries.
We didn't have none. I think
it's because we had injuries, bro. That's the point. And it's not because the squad was too small. It's because shit fucking happens, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is shit can happen to anyone.
I think the thing is though, it's nothing wrong with looking ahead and seeing when a problem arises, you're already ready.
Brother, remember that season where Liverpool had to play? I swear they played Fabinho and Henderson at centre back or something.
They didn't do planning. They did poor planning. They had poor
planning. It's because their centre backs were injured.
Yeah, but I know what I'm saying to you. I get that, but it's also when the reality is, if we had, for example, players that weren't injury prone and weren't having the level of injury that we had, I'm telling you right now, I don't think you would hear a word of me at centre back. But because this realization is that Delit's got an injury that is very concerning, and Lisandro Martinez is very much injury prone, you then have a Lenny Yoro, who by all means everyone here is saying, yo, this is a big season for him at centre back. Maguire, who should be by now a backup centre back, and then you've got Aiden Heaven, second full season by United. I would assume that we will all be thinking, you know what? Let's just get a centre back in there.
Do you think Aiden Heaven is good enough? Yes or no?
I think he is good enough.
Well then, so I don't care how long he's played. He's good enough.
He's going to need rotating though, isn't he?
He is, but he's good enough.
No, nobody's denying that though. He's going to need rotating, and that's where the rotation comes in.
Saeed, I hear that, but he's good enough. You know, I had this conversation before. I
think he's probably starting the season.
What's that?
He probably start the season.
Yeah, but Saeed, listen to what I'm saying, yeah? Like, my issue with a lot of the fans here is Aiden Heaven is good enough to play right now. He's good enough. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? The problem goes, like, we'll look at other teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like I'm not comparing the two players, but I used this example before. Look at, say, like Kabasi playing at Barcelona.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking at the youth and saying, oh, you know what? Man's not experienced. He's young. No, bro. If man's good enough and he's doing a job, the man just plays like. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, Aiden Heaven is good enough, bro. The same way when we had Mason Greenwood, at the same age, man weren't saying, oh, we need to rotate Mason. We understood that Mason was a bad boy and he should be playing. And Aiden Heaven is that, bro. Aiden Heaven is performing at a level right now where he deserves to play, bro. Like, it don't matter about his age, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where man can say what they want to say about, oh, he should be rotated. Brother, he's good enough to play, so fucking play him. Nico O'Reilly is a youth as well, and he's good enough, so he's playing, bro. Like, it's only here we do this youth man thing, bro. Like, Barca must have about 14 youth man here in the squad, blood, and man are just playing.
No, I think what it is was, I think you got me miscommunicated here. What I'm saying to you is, Aiden Heaven is going to start the season and probably will be our starting choice centre back. If it was to me, I would start him ahead of Lisandro because I think he's always available, right?
I think he starts, and you know what? To have Lisandro to come back here and back up Aiden, like Lisandro could take his time.
Yeah, he can take his time. Yeah, I agree.
But so if we start the season, with Aiden Heaven Lisandro, because Lisandro will probably be, he won't start the season, but he'll be available. So if man have Aiden Heaven, Lisandro, Maguire, and fucking Lenny Yoro, we got 4 centre backs to start the season. Because it's only going to be Delit that's not available immediately. So we've got four senior centre backs plus guys that can do a job. That's not screaming to me go buy another one. It's not.
It doesn't now.
No, it would be nice. Don't get me wrong, because I don't like Lisandro. It would be nice, but it's not a need for me. This is my thing. A need for me is another midfielder and a left back because we don't have a backup for Luke Shaw at the moment. It's Harry Amas he's getting sold. Do you know what I mean? So we need a left back. So we're gonna get one because that's a pressing position. Like we actually need a second one. So we'll get one. And we need that midfielder, so we'll get one. So for me, the need is 2 more. It only becomes more than 2 needs. It only becomes more than 2 needs if Rashford and Xerxes leave. Then we need 3. That's how I'm looking at it. So any more than 3, yeah, is a bonus.
So basically, we're one short, basically, from what I'm saying, from you're saying. I'm saying we need a centre back. You think we don't need a centre back, and then I think we need another forward. You don't.
But I said if. Right now. But I said if they get rid of both of them. So there's a stipulation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When Xerxes leaves, be a backup striker for me. I would have got.
And then we'll have 7 attackers if we keep Rashford.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. We're keeping Rashford when I don't think we should do.
But if we keep Rashford, then we've got 7, Saeed. Why do we need 7 attackers for 3 positions plus Shea 8? Why do we need 8?
No, we got 2. So we got 2 in every position. Should we not have 2 in every position? By the way, 2 left wingers, 2 strikers.
What do you mean 2 in every position? 2 times 3 is 6, Saeed. We're just 8.
I'm saying to you, we need 2 for every position. That's what I would do. Obviously,
but that's why I said we need 6, my brother.
Shea Lacey, obviously. What I'm trying to say to you is Shea Lacey.
Saeed, you're scrambling yourself, you know.
No, you don't understand. Shea Lacey is coming now, so you're adding Shea Lacey in there. Yes
Saeed, Saeed. You said we need 2 for every position, yeah? So 5 senior centre backs. 2 times 2 is 4, not 5. So we've got 1 extra for centre backs. Okay, wait there. Left back, we've only got Luke Shaw because Michael Carrick. Wait. Wait there.
You can't add them.
Wait there, my brother. So 5 is more than 4. Okay. So attackers. Michael Carrick sees Dorgu as an attacker. He doesn't see him as a left back. That's why he wants a left back. So man have Dorgu, Rashford, Xerxes, Cunha, Mbumo, Sesko. Who else have I missed?
Have you added Ahmad?
Ahmad. That's already 7. 3 times 2 is 6. That's 7 plus fucking Shea 8. But you think, yeah, we've got 8 man.
Yep.
You said we need 2 for every position, so we got 2 extras.
Yeah, but the thing is, Shea Lacey's come about right now. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. 7 is still more than 6.
Yeah, but but the thing is, you got to remember, bro. It's a long season, bro. It's gonna be.
Bruv, listen. The more you keep saying it's a long season, it ain't gonna make the season longer, Saeed.
Again, you've added, but again, say for example now, the logic for you is that you'll put Dorgu left wing. So, for example, there you're probably not gonna put a left wing on that side, yes or no? You'd ideally put Dorgu left wing, right? So he'd be your backup to a Cunha, yes or no?
Yeah, but if Rashford is there, then man have 3 left wingers. Or you could play Cunha as the backup to Sesko and have Rashford as the starting left winger, which I don't want, yeah?
No, we don't want it.
So you could have Rashford and Dorgu on the left. You could have Cunha and Sesko up front. You could have Brian and Ahmad on the right, and you still got Shea floating around. This is the point I'm trying to say. Or you could fucking put Brian up front, and then you could put Dorgu on the right as backup to Ahmad, and then you could have Cunha and fucking Rashford on the left. So again, that's 2 in each position. We've still got Shea left over. So all of this, we need 2 for each position, but then we've got 8.
Again,
it's not making sense.
But I don't see a lateral left winger. I don't want Rashford there, and I don't see a lateral left winger on for Man United. So therefore, that's why I've added a position.
What is a natural left winger?
That we can go and get in the mark. There is
but what do you call a natural left winger, bro? Because Rashford's been playing left wing and scoring goals, blood. So what's a natural left winger?
I'm not right now, as it stands here. I don't see Rashford as part of my squad, and therefore it's a wrong decision.
But it doesn't matter what you see. He's there till he's not there, Saeed.
We're talking about the squad. The squad that we projected right now is that we wanted Ugarte to leave. Okay, he had an injury.
Yeah, and we still want midfielders, even though he's still here.
No, but Mason Mount was meant to leave. Yes or no? He's not. Is he still here?
Mason Mount wasn't meant to leave. We wanted him to leave, but there was no talk of him leaving.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Man United should have moved into a position where we should be getting rid of these players, bro. Luke Shaw.
See, that's what I mean. Now, again, Saeed, you're talking about what you think that they should be doing. Like, that's a dangerous place to go.
And that allows spaces to come in, and then we get in the
Yeah,
players.
but Saeed, we're in dangerous territory now because what you're doing is you're projecting what you think the club should be doing.
But that's the whole point, though, right?
Instead of looking at what man are doing. It's not the same thing.
But the thing is, though, as a fan base, we're here to talk about what we want for Man United to do. Yes or no? Are we not? Are we not?
You
yes
can
or
give
no?
your opinion, but you can't get stressed that they're not doing. Yeah. No, but you can't get stressed that they're not doing what you want, though. That's not the same thing, Saeed. Because I want Adam Wharton, but I'm not getting stressed that Man United don't want Adam Wharton because I understand that I don't run the club.
But you should have just. But then the thing is, what you're doing though is you're kind of.
So what should I come? Should I turn on my camera every day and complain and say Man United should be signing Adam Wharton?
You don't have to say every day. You can still say Man United need a player like Adam Wharton and Man United.
But is that going to make them sign him? Yes or no?
No, it's not that. But we're talking about what we want, bro, and this is what we want. We're on a podcast, bro.
Like, I understand that, but bro. Like, man can't keep sitting here talking about what man wants if it's not realistic, bro.
No, but the thing is, it's not realistic. I'm telling you what should have happened this summer, and we're here talking about the summer of what we should have been doing. And all I'm saying to you is, these key positions here, Man United should have got rid of Rashford to go and bring a natural left winger. Then allowed Cunha to be maybe part of the backup striker that we wanted. Cool. Then they allowed Xerxes to go and leave. And then you got Mbumo and Ahmad on the right-hand side. That's where Man United should have moved this summer. That's what we're doing. We're saying how Man United should have moved this summer. Simple as that.
But Saeed,
same way.
I understand.
Bro,
I understand we're
now,
football fans, yeah. But as football fans, guys, how is there not a part of you as a football fan, yeah, that looks at what's going on, yeah, and tries to rationalize everything that's happening instead of just saying we should have done this, we should have done this. Listen, this is what I would have liked, Saeed. What I would have liked is for Man United to fuck off Lissandro, fuck off Ugarte, fuck off Mount, fuck off Rashford. That's what I would have liked. Fuck these guys off. Like, even if it meant terminating their contracts. But guess what? I don't run the business. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get mad about what these men are doing because on paper, whether we like it or not, United got 7 attackers.
Cool.
Like, Rashford's still on the books. Even though he was on the loan, he's still on the books. So if these men are looking at Rashford here, think about it. As much as we don't like it, they're paying this guy's 325 grand a week wages. And brother, if you're running a business, yeah, and you're paying a man 325 grand a week, yeah, and whether you like it or not, yeah, he's better than a lot of the left wingers, yeah, that are out there on the market. If these men said, you know what, we're paying this fucker, we might as well keep him for 1 more year, you can't be mad at them because they're paying his wages. It's not like they can just fucking rip up man's contract like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're put in a position now where they thought Barcelona were going to buy him. Barcelona have pulled out. So because of that, they're in a position now. They've got a player here that they didn't necessarily want, but business is business. The same way with Eric Ten Hag, their man didn't want Eric Ten Hag. They wanted to sack him. But because the guys weren't in place to bring in a replacement, they said, you know what, we don't like this idiot. So we're going to send a couple men to babysit him, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? And we're just going to have to just bite our tongue and just watch him crash the ship, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in business, man have to look at everything and say, you know what? Worst case scenario, we just have to fucking keep Rashford. Because that's the worst case scenario for the club. That's not their first choice. They gave his number away. They don't want him here. But if they end up keeping Rashford because nobody wants him, yeah, they're still paying his wages. I wouldn't expect him to sit at home like Raheem Sterling on 300 grand and just sit at home and get paid. I wouldn't expect them to do that when loads of people are telling me that Rashford's better than the left wingers that are out there, bro. And statistically, he's outscoring most of them. He outscored fucking Barcola and Doué and all these other guys. So as much as we don't like him, yeah, if Josh leaves and Rashford stays, Rashford scores more goals than Josh. Because Josh last season probably only scored like 3 goals. Rashford will give you 7, 8 goals. So that's more than Josh. So I'm just being rational, bro. I don't want him here, bro. But the facts are, I'm not going to sit here and say we need an attacker when we've got 8, bro. No other team has 8. No other team has 8. So I can't sit here and say we need more. That's crazy, bro. That doesn't even make sense. But I don't know teams that have 6 or 7 first choice centre-backs. That don't make sense. It don't make no sense. We've got 1 first choice left-back. Luke Shaw. So we need another one because we need 2. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got 1-6 in Santos. We need another one. That's it. Everything else than that is wants. They're not needs, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not about being tight. It's about business. It's about business. Yeah, Chelsea got 100 centre-backs. They're all rubbish, though. Do you know what I'm saying? But I hear it. But at least they've got a surplus. They've got a 50-man squad. Man United can't have a 50-man squad. We can't. Man are saying, oh, there's loads of games and that. Yeah, but bro, players want to play. We got 8 attackers for 3 positions, bro.
I think the reality check will hit a lot of United fans next season. Maybe we don't see it now.
The reality is you want a squad that no other team has. Because no other team's got 8 attackers for 3 positions.
I want a squad that's adequate to play on all fronts. That's what I want. And I don't think we've got that. So maybe the realization will come later on down the season.
No, but that's got nothing to do with numbers, though. If your opinion is the quality, that's a different conversation. But the numbers are there, Saeed. But the numbers are actually there. Like, numbers-wise, our squad is stacked, bro. We just need a couple profiles. But numbers-wise, the numbers are fine. I want quality too. But this is why I would go and get a good left back and I'll go and get a good centre mid, even if it means those are the only 2 that man gets. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna get onto Man United, yeah, if they don't want to force Newcastle to sell Lewis Hall by massively overpaying for him. Like, I would pay big dough for Lewis Hall, yeah, if 1, I knew that Newcastle wanted to sell, and 2, he wanted to come. If those 2 things were in place, Lewis Hall said, listen, I want to leave, like Bruno G did, and Newcastle said, we're only letting him leave for 70 million, then I'm looking at these men and saying, you know what, yeah, he wants to play for us. These men said this is the price, pay the price. But until I hear that Lewis Hall wants to leave Newcastle and wants to play for Man United, I'm not screaming at these men saying, yo, run to Newcastle and just keep throwing money at them until they accept it. I'm not saying that, bro, because they could turn around and get me a fucking left back for 30 million pounds that does as fucking well as he will do.
Brother, listen.
It's a fact, bro.
Where's the left back though? I just showed you the list.
Bro, that's your fucking list, bro.
That's the list of the.
Their list is better than yours, Saeed.
I think it's right.
Their list is better than yours. Where was Aiden Heaven on your list of centre backs? Where was he? £1 million. Where was Aiden Heaven?
Yeah, but Aiden Heaven, like I said, it kind of we struck gold with that. You feel me? Fair play,
brother. Yeah, and we struck gold with Senna Lomans as well, bro. Like, where was he on your list for goalkeepers?
To be fair, Nuruddin was talking to me about selling Lemons for a while, so
good for Nuruddin, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? The reality is he weren't on your list. He weren't on Nuruddin's list either, blood. Whether he knew who he was, good for him.
A few times. But the reality is, though, when you know
a few times, they've been in for 2 windows and they've struck gold at least twice, bro. That's a good ratio.
But the thing is, though, you know a player is good, you know a player is there, you put in the bid, simple, case closed. Simple,
yeah, but there's other players. We got linked with this little Spanish left back the other day, yeah?
Why would you go down there when you know Luis Hall's better?
Yeah, but we don't know that though, Saeed.
Oh my God.
You know them ones there, like, but this is the thing, we don't know. Like, this is the thing.
Come on,
but this is the thing though, because you're like, oh, but we know my man's better, bro. The U is fucking Spanish, bro. If you're gonna get me a Spanish baller with a Spanish football education, or you're gonna get me an English U, I'm picking the Spanish guy all the time. 10 times out of 10, I'm picking the Spanish guy because the Spanish guy's foundations are going to be stronger. So it's one of them ones where if you're offering me the English brother for 70 million and we're offering me the Spanish youth for 25 million, I'm taking the Spanish youth. And the same goes for that fucking Chema Andres as well, yeah? If you were telling me that I can get him, if I can get him in midfield, I don't care how young he is. I don't care about none of this, bro. Fucking under 21 Spanish midfielder. If you're telling me I can get that youth for like 35 million pounds, but you could pay 100 million for Anderson, but run me the youth, bro, for 30 million, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to get Premier League proven, but I'm not fucking spending stupid money to get Prem proven, bro. I'm not spending Anderson money. If it was down to all you, man, we would have spent 250 million already and we would have had 3 players and we would have looked like absolute cunts, bro. That's the reality. That's what we would have looked like.
60 million in this market for Luis Hall is not stupid money.
Well, the man said 70, bro. Man said 70. It's not 60. 60 million is a no-brainer. Pay the 60.
Yeah, but 70 is because you've delayed it. That's why. Now
No, it's not. It's not because we've delayed it. It was, brother, listen, Anderson went for 100 and something million. Fernandez went for 85 million. It's got nothing to do with delays, bro. You see how the market's working right now is man are looking at what other people are playing for other people. This is why Bournemouth wanted 95 million for fucking Alex Scott. That's why he's still there. It's got nothing about timing. Man are looking at what everyone else is paying for everyone else, really. Bro. This is how these men are making up these numbers.
Not really, man. 60s, bro. 60. What you wanted to pay this 2 weeks ago,
bro? I would pay 60, bro.
70s because we waited a lot. 70.
No, it's got nothing to do with waiting. Saeed, stop this.
70, hold on a minute. Did 70 million change your mind on a player? Yes or no?
70 million.
Does it change your mind on whether a player is overrated or not? Yes or no? On Lewis Hall?
What do you mean change my mind? Overrated? I don't think Lewis Hall's overrated. Do you mean overpriced?
But does that not change your mind about the player, what he can bring value to the United team? Yes or no? When you look at the position and how, let's be honest, but there's not a lot of top left backs in that position that are Prem proven, that can come in the league and slot in and do what he's capable. Yes or no?
Saeed, listen. I understand what you're saying. Here's my thing, yeah? If we spend extra money on him and it takes away from the quality of the midfielder, because I believe midfielder is a harder position to fill, bro. Like, no disrespect to left back here, but you ain't got to be a worldie to be a good left back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen loads of okay players have great careers playing at left back and right back, respectively. So with that in mind, I don't believe, like, for instance, look at Miles Lewis Skelly. Yeah? If he broke through at Arsenal, he probably wouldn't have broke through at Arsenal as a midfielder, but he broke through as a left back because it's easier to play in it. So I'm not of the opinion, that you should spend 70 million on a left back if it means that man's eating into the money to go and get my fucking midfielder. Get me my Sanderberg, bro. Get me my midfielder first, bro. That's where you need to spend money. Get me the midfielder.
I think they're both equal.
Nah, bro. No, but midfield for me, starting midfielder, and a starting left back, the difference in quality, bro, like, it's not the same. Midfield is the hardest position on the pitch to play. Left back is not that. I'll be honest. It's not that.
I think left back, we lack balance on that left-hand side.
I understand that, but balance doesn't have to cost 70 million. This is what I'm saying. You can get a 35 million pound left back here that can come in and play at left back. And we're like, yo, what was we even worrying about? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man have to be real, bro. Man have to be real. Like, to be a good left back here, the bar's not high, bro. If I ask you in world football, name me the 5 best left backs. Exactly. The way you rolled your eyes,
the thing is,
if it's not Nuno Mendes, no one fucking cares, bro. It could be anyone.
Yo, this is crazy.
Exactly. But if I ask you to name midfielders, you can give me a list of 20 man, Saeed.
But the thing is, though, it's like, I hear what you're trying to say. We shouldn't be dilly-dallying around. We should get our number one. Like, that's our number one right there. In a position that's not blessed, we should go get the number one, and that's Lewis Hall. Prem proven. We wanted him.
Yeah, Cucurella. That's what I mean. 55 for Cucurella, 30 for 8 Nuri. Lewis Hall, 70. It sounds mad.
It's not mad.
I would pay it, don't get me wrong, but not at the expense of my midfielder, because I believe that this summer is about strengthening the midfield.
So why should it be expensive a midfielder when United have only net spend, I think, 35 million if they spend?
40 million.
So why should it be a case of because how much is Sander Berge then to you right now?
I reckon, but they got him for 25 million, so I think he'll cost no more than double that. I reckon he'll cost about 40, 45, maximum 50. I would pay 50 for him.
So there you go then. So 50. I don't think, to be fair, it would be 50, but okay, cool. Go by 50. And then you added another 60 to 70, bro. That shouldn't be, that's what, 100 on million right there? And then you've got the 50 million. That means United would spend 150 million.
Yeah, summer. but again, Saeed.
Again. How much last summer?
But Saeed, listen to what man's saying. You're right. However, think about it like you're the club for a second, yeah? We don't know if we're getting money for Rashford, if we're selling him, or if we're loaning him. If we're loaning him, we're not getting no money for him.
Yeah.
If we're loaning Xerxes, we're not getting no money for him. So if we need to buy an attacker, I would love to just get Endrick on loan with an option to buy. I think that's doable.
I'm with you.
I think that's doable. However, if we have to buy an attacker, attackers are expensive anyway. So if we need to buy an attacker, buy a left back, and buy a midfielder, yeah, with say 150 million. Because let's for argument's sake, yeah, let's say we've got a net spend of 200 million. Let's say that. Yeah. So we've done 40 already. So we got 160 left, yeah? And we need 3 players.
Yeah.
So that means we need to spend around 50 mil a player, if that's 55 million. So Lewis Hall at 70 million takes 15 million off the next player. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear it.
We can't get a good attacker for 35 million. Like, not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, Ismail Assar is going to cost 45, 50. If Sanderberg costs 45, 50, then we need a left back that's going to cost 45, 50. That's my rationale. That's my rationale. Remember, we don't know the book, Saeed. That's why I can't get mad, because I don't know. So I don't know, Saeed. We don't know.
So okay, but the thing is, so when the season finishes, and for example, worst case scenario, I hope it's.
Why does it have to be worst case? Why can't it be best case? Why can't it be best case? We have a clean bill of health. We slap everyone and we're champions. Why can't it be best case? Why is it always worst case?
No. I'm Milan, bro. Because you're saying I don't know yet, innit? So what I'm saying to is, when we do have the conversation after, all I'm saying is that we're gonna have to look at what's been spent and what's not been spent and analyze it in a deep, cohesive way. That's what we're gonna have to do, right? Yes or no? That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying to you that we're gonna have that window. I hope we don't. What's Austin done?
He's saying, I think he's saying what Vinicius is staying or something, and maybe that's the bomber, I guess.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah, but who's surprised though?
Yeah, no, come on, bro. Like, broski. Bro, the guy's got, he's always wanted more money than Mbappe. That's all it was, man. It was to get more money than Mbappe, bro.
No, of course it was.
Come on, man.
Saeed, I'll be real. Like, we're doing all of this worst case scenario thing. My thing is,
you're saying to me that I don't know. So when we do,
not you don't know. We don't know. Like,
don't know.
Like, I'm not better than anyone else, bro. The difference is, with me, I'm putting aside what I want, and I'm looking about the possible situations. And the truth is, I'm seeing Xerxes loan links, and I'm seeing Rashford loan links. No one's gonna buy Rashford. So if we loan 2 attackers and we need to buy one, then we need money for an attacker, and attackers are more expensive in the market than any other position. So if we've got 150 to spend on 3 players, because I believe it will be 3 players we bring in, we can't afford to spend 70 million on a player, that isn't pushing to come to Manchester United. And if we do that, then we need to lose out on one of our targets, brother, get a less good attacker. But then what's the point in buying an attacker that's not better than Rashford if we're going to let Rashford go? Because you're not getting a better attacker than Marcus Rashford for 30 million.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear it.
So we have to be smart here, bro. Like as much as it's annoying, because bro, it is annoying, Saeed. But at the end of the day, man's looking at what our recruitment have done. They've already exceeded my expectations in this midfield market with this Santos thing. Santos is an absolute fucking revelation, bro. Like, I don't remember the last time I've been like just watching Man United play and just being so content with a player of his quality just on the ball, just popping the ball out, bro.
Quality.
Bro, he's exactly what we needed. He's what we knew we needed, but we didn't know that we needed it. But now we got it. It's like, rah, how did we get along for so long without it?
Yeah.
And we still haven't seen Yuri yet. So
100%. I think for me though, I think with Yuri, I still just need to get that third midfielder in so we can help with the balance of the team, because we are a bit light in that athleticism side of the game. But if we can add to that with a Sander Berger or Coley, that'll be more than worth the while, because then it allows us to have that solidity. You feel me?
That's it, bro. Listen, best case scenario for me, these man go get Endrick on loan, they go get me Sanderberg, they go get me Lewis Hall at left back, and then you can close the window. I don't care, like.
Yeah.
I'll be real, close the window. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't get me Lewis Hall because they want to spend money on an attacker, for instance, and they do want to go and get Sarr or something, I don't believe that Ollie Watkins stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? if they go and get a Spanish left back here for 30 million and he ends up being an absolute fucking dream, I'm cool with that as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man could go get me a tiki-taka left back, bro. I don't care, bro. Like, honestly, when I look at the man that they've signed, they've only died once, bro. And that was Ugarte. He's the only shit signing, bro. So because of that, yeah, Ugarte is the only signing with no tech, no prospects, no nothing. Everyone else, there was something about them. Even if Xerxes hasn't worked out, yeah, for whatever reason, man can't doubt his ability to play football, blood. So these men have got it right so often. I just can't see them bringing in a left back that's rubbish. I can't see it. I can't see them bringing in a shit left back. I can't. So with that, whoever the left back is, it's welcome to Man United, bro. Just as long as you're good enough to get Luke Shaw the fuck out of here, we're good. You get me? That's it. Like, bro, listen. Man can't even turn around and say that I'm easy to please when it comes to this football thing because, bro, since I've started doing this, I've been pissed off with almost everything that Man United have done. But I'm not there now no more. I'm not there no more. These men have earned my trust when it comes to recruitment because they've got it right too many times. Too many fucking times. So I'm not about to sit here right now and do the worst case scenario because, like, pattern recognition tells me that more often than not, they get it right. More often than not, they get it right. It's pattern recognition.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope we get the players that we get in.
Brother, and guess what, Saeed? If you're right, and we don't sign no more players, after this year.
Don't put that into the air.
But I'm saying no, because man have to make it abundantly clear. If we don't sign no more players, and you are correct, then I will crash it on them just like you lot. However, I'm going to wait until the evidence is in place before I start trying to fucking, you get me? Before man start trying to convict people with no evidence. Man will wait for the evidence first. That's it. I'm just going to wait for the evidence. You're on mute, fam.
My questions are valid, by the way, just because I feel like we are creeping towards the season. If there was,
I don't think your questions are invalid, Saeed. But what I think is, I think that you're panicking, and because you're panicking, because you're looking at the time, you're having an emotional response because you're panicking, bro.
I haven't. If you actually look at most of my videos and my live,
but you're saying time's ticking. It's nearly here. It's nearly here. That's panic, bro.
That's not panic. That's giving you a sense of realization that man, them. The only did you say to me we'll get signed this week? Yeah,
Saeed is panic, bro.
It's not panic. It's realization. Time is ticking. That's all it is.
You're panicking. It's okay, brother. You're panicking. That's what you're doing.
You know what it is? We need 4 signings, and I'm starting to realize, shit's not getting done.
Saeed, we need 3 signings. What we need 2. If we let go of Rashford and Xerxes, then we need 3. So let's just say we need 3 signings. We got 2 signings done in 48 hours. We can do 3 more, bro. We can absolutely do 3 in a month. We can, and we will. So it's one of them ones. Man, need to relax, Saeed, bro. Do you think if the window shuts right now, it's not. If the window shuts right now, do you think we got enough? You think we've got enough to beat Hull and who's the other team that we're playing?
Yeah, we should beat them without
Holland. Who?
Holland, Ipswich.
So what do you think that we need 3 signings to beat Holland, Ipswich?
No, not really. But I like.
Not really. We don't. So relax. You got 28 days, Saeed.
No. I've always maintained. I would always want my signings through the door before the season starts. I've always maintained that. Every season, I said, bring me my signing before the season starts. Yeah, but that's idealistic, Saeed. A lot of the time, it doesn't work like that, bro. We didn't get Casemiro before the season started. I don't care. Yeah, because we were chasing De Jong for how long, and then we didn't get De Jong.
But again, I don't care. As long as we get them before the deadline, bro. I swear Di Maria as well was another late one. I swear we got Di Maria on the last day of...
It was late. It was late. Yeah, it was late.
You see what I'm saying, brother? If on the last day of the window, man get a little Bobby Charlton thing, little Hendrick cuts through, you're not going to be complaining, Saeed, bro. Like, just relax.
Listen, I'm ready for the season to start. You know what I mean? So,
bruv, so am I, because we're playing champagne football, man.
One thing,
You know what I mean?
we can agree is that Michael Carrick is doing well and he's cooking with the team. Can we agree with that then? Can we agree with
That's
that
my
then?
manager, bro. What I'm saying is, Musa, I know you was in the chat. You and Nuri didn't need to apologize to Michael Carrick, bro.
Me, I had to apologize. What are you talking about?
No, Musa and Nuruddin, bro, because them man were chatting the most rubbish, bro. Man was hearing all this Iriola shit and all these other things, bro. They was disrespecting my manager, bro.
Yeah, no. Listen, I told you, lot. I'm Carrick all the way, man. You feel me? I believe it. You know what it is, bro? Man, just don't want Carrick to get sacked halfway through the season.
Carrick ain't getting sacked, bro.
Okay, let me just. What I'm saying to you is, I want Carrick to get back because I feel like he deserves it. Man got us to.
He's gonna get backed, bro. And you know why I don't think he gets sacked, Saeed? Because Michael Carrick has shown, that he knows how to win. When shit hits the fan, he will just set up the team to win, bro. Like, he's already shown he can do that.
I know, but he deserves more. Ineos need to give him more.
He does deserve more, and I believe he's going to get more, bro. Brother, this brother could have got Edison, and he got Santos instead.
Cool.
Bro, he could have got Edison, and they got him Santos and Tielemans instead. That's what I call, recruiting for your manager, bro. Because Man United never signed no jugadors before Carrick came in, bro. We was getting linked with Belabor, and we got fucking Ugarte and them, man. And we just got 2 technicians back to back, bro. That's for Carrick, bro. That's for him, bro.
Yeah.
That's not for no one else. No other Man United manager weren't getting technical ballers like that. Like, these men are listening to him and they're getting him the players that fit the way he wants to play. He's a possession-based manager. When you look at the statistics, we're one of the most central progressive teams in the league, bro. Carrick likes to play ball and he likes to play through the middle of the pitch. And we got fucking Santos and Tielemans who averaged 2 of the highest fucking progressive passes through the middle of the pitch in the whole. So you can't say they're not planning for Carrick, bro.
No. There's one idea planning for Carrick, but there's also another idea of backing him. What I'm saying to you is
he's getting backed. Saeed, relax. Bro, 28 days, blood. We're going to do a countdown every day now till the window closes because Saeed needs to hear the days.
Top red now, yeah? Rants is top red now,
28 days, bro. 28 days. This is what we're doing because Saeed's talking like the window's closed. So, man, I have to remind him.
Bro, I hope you're right. And I hope what you're saying and what the chat is saying, I hope you're right. But what I'm trying to say to you is that I think what Michael Carrick is doing for once here is refreshing because he's not listening to the media. He's not listening to the fans saying, let's play hoofball and let's go down the broski. Like, man's actually playing football the right way and the way he used to play as well, which I like. But also, you need the tools provided to play that way for the course of the season.
Brother, we got a good squad side and it's going to get stronger, bro. I can't lie. He's got some good tools there, bro.
Okay.
He's got some good tools there, bro. You seen the football we've been playing. You seen it.
I like it.
And that's without our best players as well, by the way. I thought I'd just add that in. That's without our best players as well. It's only going to get better, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
It's only going to get better, bro. As the better players start to filter back into the team, you're going to see the football improve again and again and again. That's why people need to just, bro, let's wait. If the window closes, they don't bring in no more players, then, bro, we can crash it on these guys and we can do all of this. I'm here for it. But let's not speak too early, bro. Because then everyone looks like a dickhead at the end of the window where man are complaining and then man are doing the giddy thing and then man are pulling up the receipts saying, oh, yeah, look now. That, bro, allow it. Relax.
Now, listen, I don't want to do that. I want us to make sure that nobody's pulling receipts on nobody. Like, that's the ideal way because we all want to be successful. Nobody's here, like, wanting Man United to fail. We all want United to be successful. But at the same time, it's just that everyone has their different views on how we can get there. Someone want it sooner. Someone see the club in this kind of way. Some people believe that's enough. So we're all seeing different ways. It's just that obviously, this is beauty of the opinion, isn't it? You get me? So, and here we are.
Well, listen, we get a midfielder.
Okay, can I ask you a question now?
Yeah.
Do we think we get a new signing by next Wednesday show?
What would that be? The 12th of August? Why not?
Why not?
We got 7 days. We got 7 days. Listen,
why not?
Bro, I'm willing, bro. Let's go. 7 days. Let's see. Next 7 days. I'll say yes then. 7 days.
Okay, yes. Khalas.
I'll say yes.
Khalas.
You know what I'm saying? I'll say yes. Why not? Because how long has it been since we signed the last one? It's been a few weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, we can get one through the door in the
Okay.
next week. Why not?
Okay, guys.
Why
Hopefully,
not? You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, me, I'm ever the optimist. My team are playing champagne football. We're living life. Like City are imploding. Liverpool are a joke. You know the ones there. Like my bruv, man's chilling, bro.
yeah.
Man's chilling.
What
I'll
did
be
Carl
real.
Anka say? We should watch out until 10th of August. What does he mean by that?
You said something about 10th of August?
Carl Anka said, watch out for 10th of August. I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know what that means, but that's in less than 7 days. So that's good for me, bro.
Yeah, that's good for you. I was going to say, yo. No, it's
Listen,
not.
I think we're gonna be all right, man.
What is TTM? I'm just holding Rants accountable. That's all it is. That's all it is,
Saeed,
bro.
you know what? If we come back here in 7 days, yeah, and we ain't signed anyone, guess what? I'm still not gonna be worried, Saeed.
And I know that until the end of the window. You said,
brother. Until the window closes, I'm chilling, bro. Because these men have shown me that they can get a deal done in 24 hours, blood. Word to bouncer, you know them way there. 24 hours, cuz I need that on the soundboard. So because I know they can do that, broski, I'm chilling. Hendrick, brother. Bobby Charlton to Old Trafford. That's what we need, bro. Run it. You know them ones. He's twerking, bro. He's twerking, bro. No, he is, bro. He wants to sign it. Run it.
Run it, bro. Run it. Listen,
trust me, man. Run through. Put number 21 in your back. Do the thing, bro. Do the Van Persie thing. Run through. This is what we need.
Yeah.
This is what we need. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Listen, like I think we're probably gonna do something that's gonna gas everyone. I don't know what it is. But I just feel like we're probably going to do the gas thing somewhere. Because there's no way these men are doing this Amazon doc and Champions League and they're not going to do what the fuck out of nowhere. I believe there's a what the fuck on the horizon.
I hope I'm watching that with
I believe there is.
I hope I'm watching
Where does Hendrick play? I don't care. You know wherever he wants. You know the way that, like, brother, I'll be real. Like, fuck all that. Where does he play? Like,
he plays, you know.
Where does he play? On the pitch. You know them ones there. This bro could shoot from anywhere. Like, bro could shoot from his own half. I don't care where he plays. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care where he plays, brother. You know what I'm saying? If he's available and we need an attacker, just make it work. I don't even care if he's unbalanced, bro. Cunha on the left was unbalanced. He was bagging goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, get out here, man. Like, I'll be real, it's that, bro. Like, brother, that if give me quality like that, yeah. Like, bro, you see in the modern game, there's not many strikers out there that are just slapping shots off in the top of the roof, like just roofing shots, like. But just give him the ball, innit? Bro, I'll be real.
No.
The market is so dead. It's so dead that, bro, if you got me a striker that's just shooting, like, and just can score goals out of nothing, bro. Like, the reason why Man United scored so many goals last season is because we had individuals that could just do things out of nothing, bro.
Yeah.
That's what Cunha gave us. That's what Dorgu gave us. Rashford's another moments guy. If they ended up keeping Rashford will be shit for 89 minutes, bro. Roll the ball under his studs and just slap it in the top corner from 25 yards and everyone's glazing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? United had the most number of attackers that just did things off the cuff. That's the reason why we scored goals, bro. Hendrick's another off the cuff brer, like. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just what it is, bro.
He's
like,
a shooter. I like him as a shooter, man.
Yeah.
He's right to see now.
When it comes to defending and structure and that's all. But you see, when it comes to attacking ain't about structure. A lot of the time, attacking is about chaos, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. And he's chaos, bro. Man will just take a shot and just rifle the thing.
But
so
celebration's cold as well.
Yeah, that's it. So, bro, if you can get man an injury, like, I don't even care where he plays, bro.
No. You just bring him in. Is that almost that kind of like spontaneous attacker that just gives you something out of nothing, bro? You bring him on the football pitch and it's like, wow. I didn't expect that. On loan as well, I'd take it ASAP. Yeah,
so we just need to chill, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's just wait and see, innit? But like, just do something. You know what I'm saying? Just do something, man. And I think they will do something. Man said United fans can't be fooled. We've been here before. Fabregas, Verratti, De Jong. I don't know what that's about. Instead, they signed Herrera, Van der Beek. When was we in for Verratti? Like,
I don't know about Verratti, but the rest.
I don't know. Van der Beek, Ericsson, now Santos, and that. Big up Red Devil London. I don't know what you mean by this, bro. I don't know why you're talking like Santos and Tielemans aren't top players, because they are. So I don't know what the comparison is. Like, who was we linked with that was better than these guys? Who's better than Yuri Tielemans? No one.
You know who's better than Yuri Tielemans?
Like, we weren't linked with no better midfielders than Yuri Tielemans. We wasn't.
Gaitan was better than him.
Who was?
I'm only joking. Gaitan. Remember we linked with Gaitan?
Yeah, we linked with Nicholas Gaitan for like 4 years, bro.
Every summer without fail, man. Nicholas Gaitan. Crazy, man.
That's what I mean. So, brother, I'll be real, yeah. It's like, bro, I'll be real, yeah. Like, these two signings so far are good, but we need to keep that level. If we can get 2 to 3 more players, yeah, of the same ilk of these signings, we're going into the season very, very healthy. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said Endrick under 21 doesn't take 25-man squad space. I didn't even know that. So yeah, big up. What you got coming up anyway, Saeed? Guys, let's get these likes up as well. I ain't even been pressing the likes, but I can't lie, bruv. We got 2.5K in here. We should be on 1,000. We're only on 650, bruv. So we need to run those up, people. Big up.
It should be 1,500 this show.
Yeah, man. At least, bro. Do you know what I mean? You man got an entertaining show. Do you know what I mean? The chat's big up the chat for their engagement. It's been popping off, but make sure you pay your rent. You already know what time it is. What you got coming up as well, bro?
Yeah, I'm live at 7, man. I'm gonna do a transfer daily show 7 o'clock, man. I need to talk about this Vinny situation, and then yeah, man.
Vinny. Hey, Arsenal fans, apologies. Yeah. You know them ones there, innit? Apologies, guys. Do you know what I mean? I know you guys like being used because you're not used to this big club thing where players use your club for new contracts, but maybe you won't get used to it because, to be honest, no one don't really want to play for you, man, like that. So I hear it.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy at all, bro. Do you know what I mean? Welcome to our world, lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV. Man's gonna redirect you over to the stream as well. So make sure you drop a Rants raid in the chat, people. Back here at 9:30 with Loons, people. Catch you, man, in a bit.
Come on.